our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements for them.
Jo, yakakuti free penini ho purchases isiano. You change it to Accra International Airport. Na way na akwakofa insembe breba. Me konko mama bijafo no akwaba. Ofa ya makwaba.
Dari ke eje so.
Bibia boko die.
Emi adom boko na. Ajo so.
Yeguso. Meti wonka ne say meni ajepa ntino. Mo na ejuma. Wudi Ghana akoniaba saa no nimia ne pepe mo ante waya de menko papa echia esafo okọ papa makwaba
ya comprehend to say
adum free as
we know me hit to fire back in fact of your mode aban kan bagana
minyas yemfiti ase kra na me
of your nti wo anu cheche aban bogos way kan bon say
oh dear
shame unto
Joe me mama akwaba akwaba keke na mdiba enti mo amuti ejias avoka no passionist ni what is saying sentimentalist was started it up that you say 4 Stars Radio TV Atlanta Georgia USA and now you affiliate so Ghana so what did you make be a bomodiana to sa far friends so be a odi chami be a bonyum na fiso obi a utwa emfoni na you will be elha you bet me dia baba point san say e kan ni na bom ni ntine e ya na ekwan da ho ni ne bo no enso bebre nti eye edwuma hudo ni nyina se wutudi no say ya sorry say ye den ye wodi to suffering na yemra na so yemfa ye de kakra na famba beka na ye twa ya sem no so a afi mi cheche wi ase afana fo obia wo hwen sisia no uko Facebook na YouTube all the social media handles na we like here na afi wa share na wa subscribe from YouTube so tishema unianum na je say wo mu se yeti America ha yesu so no ye dwunifi efie fie so eti ye na pese ye ko fie ndie ama edibre apakakra na asamo ye kan ye Kotoka International Airport as is here na Accra International Airport na eba ne saying ye da sorry ye no na ensem edie him ewo emframemu na yanko ye Franklin Kujo Imani Africa asamo kind say most of the evil things Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did were worse than Kotoka coup against him na and also every he adenti na Imani ekasa asem nti meko wo fire
Adike
Mamiti we yada sorry ya Kotoka International Airport ya sisano to Accra International Airport na sa ensakrai eba ni saying every he de eka bebe mu ana say and one say wasesa no na wafa pen ni paper say wasesa no na ehu edwuma so te sen yepe edwuma ama yemebuni a wo mu wo fie nti say yesesa we a emu esusuaso ene ne wan adenti ena yesesa ena emu esusuaso so ene ne wan maminti over
okay thank you very much that is very dikamakia
I'm just
ichia niku panelist nya bajo temenka
metem
loud and clear okay ichia niku panelist na michia ya tifu nyina so we are say apa nya baby omu nyina Nigeria the actual to the my president Mahama the vice president Ghana for to about more reset Ghana. Tier reset it be a cost to kama and then Ghana drivers will be any because you are still through so and your drivers in you be a you car maybe be up and down the amount and near my boss you know so as to come up and the local market out to me to be their price and over from so well about from exchange rate into about from and now 1 to 10 Ghana $1 is 10 Ghana so that's from 17 to 10 the amount will be out in high no the phone in high Mokola for him magazine for him omo importers for obia expele the change na abano and a resetting na here resetting now coming back to question now we be about renaming of the airport which is Kotoka International Airport that again the history or the historical antecedent about that Kotoka International Airport ni nyina ni say Kotoka edina that airport no enye normally under normal distance so who baby out to find for man be mu a he say America has a say baby New York has a JFK dinner that's so there's oma ye president and also oma ye bibi akọ a ye pese remember omo ne de omo din atoto so ana obi ba ye de ne de ankoba ne sa Kotoka ye nyina ni hum Kotoka was one of the architects of the 1966 school. Kotoka Afrifa and where your friend say Ankara. Omumiensa and omu stage 24 February 1966 school yedi to Nkrumah. Now what happened was the man yedi ni at airport no ane so ni say airport junction ho na ye kwachi no that the ho na ye chi Kotoka. So you know when it came to executive or money yeah, he was arrested at that junction there. So and no ended up say he didn't go to Kotoka International Airport. Under normal circumstances, it should be people we even find is almost be a wire born so let me put it that way. So they say cool and in the first place, yen nim kwaya na Kwame Nkrumah fa so ano wo hihye oman Ghana the period of a year Kwame Nkrumah di ye na niema waye ama Ghana na etu mpon now people like this who just stand up say womu connive I eliminating everywhere you could see that it doesn't sound well we can argue the other way around right omu the reason why they stay the coup. But no matter what they have stated, every obi stage coup that the case, or the reason why or stage coup no back. No state he said this and that. But at the end of the day, if we go into it and we are delving into the matter, Papa, it means our country. Because what Nkrumah was doing for our country was I could say nobody could say he wasn't doing the right thing. Because he was building factories, building whatever, the roads, hospitals, schools, secondary unities with short time. The University of Cape Coast was built by him. Nkrumah University of Science and Tech was built by him. Motorway was built by him. Akosombo Dam was built by him. Name them. And Paulugu, there be a friend say, there is a dam in the north. Kwame Nkrumah built it. Electricity, dedicate on one. And you tell me all I was doing, like, so you say you was trying to crack. They have their side, some people can follow it and also think that what Kotoka Afrifa and Ankara did was wrong. But in the view, the play of the data partner, she said it was something they have done that a lot.
Development.
And but buti me enti buti ka yi Oka
emu chichesi ntino
anti
abim sisi ade ye sisi ade ye yeah sisi ade
abedi ye
sisi ade ye yeah
enti mentu aso okay enti no yeah that the enti baby ama me enti wo hwe edi na edi aso no yes tana me I follow that me support the idea see because to be cool there then you do Koto international you dey Koto airport so what they say NTCS sano near Accra international airport said your mokana me I support it. It is something good because Kotoka no then or he was one architect in 1960 school.
Daben and Sadia way eba say daben na muhu ye nora nansane ne afe mfie ba ko etwemu daben na all of a sudden boom Kotoka enye ni papa enti na do bi so ayeku enti sisi ano na Rollins Park ye besi sana na ye besi Rollins Park.
Okay, thank you. Sir, what be some question? Matthias, yeah, I'm not saying say but if you go to me, that me a historian. Until me call history, me not meaning where he was arrested, he was one of those things now. Yeah, you know, it doesn't to me, no, it doesn't like it should be named after maybe young say first president, you know, Kwame Nkrumah, what international airport, something like that could have been fine. Kufuor International Airport could have been fine. Any of them, if not so, we should somebody who trying to take off a constitutional government and found their channel. And no, that it does. That thing has been there for a very long time. Nidini had the tools but and some country we that the case how say yedi obia yes I didn't boom better so when we have people that we could put their name on there as a young president no cry ye want him for be no ma di akra the or kind money as for you obi cry din to so it could have been better than that so it to Accra International Airport there I support it. It's in the right direction. Me who said Bonibia won. Now me I'm not saying go there. Oh yeah, nipa, oh yeah, so Jenny. Was some name and America was there. We can also argue their way because Obi is a who share after them stage in cool. I don't stage the reason why or stage in cool.
Right.
Rollins is time by and that stage in the reason why. And you almost know they have their way. People too can follow them, say what they did was right. But in general view, no, you don't see it to be anything good for such a person's name to be on airport and for the country. And that is my side of the
story. Mate, what fire no or say because of or ye sojourn in Intino, a man Ebanisa, I will say Yenya Timemufua, President Kufuor Krano, Najese Enchibiano, Yebeto, His Excellency JDM, so the airport to be Intino, or no Adrian, what fire Adrian, and Minko, a year each year. As for a car or Niguche Papa.
Yeah, Kotoka
International Airport changed to Accra International Airport. And I maybe say na Eban Daben Eban is saying, and I didn't Eddie Juma Beba. And answer you best is Cabum, a brass is here, or mine any pack cry be. Wutiti one on patches though inflation idea of Fumunum or many more tenant. Now emre semu a yemrepa. I was say yes, sir. A year airport in Italy. Emribi and Che be a fanciable summunumi and sending a bar say a quabane on a monsasano and yenny and cry casa. Yemuni cocoa sea and just a wee swabbe into the papa Chawajimeko.
Yeah, Quabra, Michel. Chia nyanuma omutie nyina na ofayaw chia no pa na ansa na makasa no onyame weye nyame o And the bia me ba is what me catch say because of the current government Ghana. May you very careful before my God. O mama me gidi e wo me nyankopon mu aye strong and yes stronger and it's going to be the strongest until so be free amamu. Onyame so uya ade na wanfa adwene papa antachira onyame na wogu anim ase ebinom di nyame dini ye niam bebre o but onyame be ma wo time what the fall letter we spend and it's time onyame be ma wo mresa wo be yade bi da ko pele nyame yi wo to krata na animguase ahyew batakari. And that is the government that we are seeing in Ghana. In fact, say me nyame na me wotumi anka current government of Ghana no ka de be tun oba no madum mo ni ganyina because omo ye very incompetent. Na de bia me kasa we omampanyina wote so sesi ano oya me mobokra papa we no obeye vice president kobra minimum so bia sabe na me de ni Ghana ntiminim won le be vice president some years bi and sign was be president no e won
oh no yeah
president of Ghana sesi
ai na we Ghana ni na we ni mo
so omampanyina no padia and the current omampanyina of Ghana or problem mentally. I'm telling you, and I'm not scared to say it. The current president of Ghana might be sick mentally, politically too. Because, Papa Winston, I'm also a communicator. Where the communication expert as a day. Ghana party, I'm saying, Uko Gunsio Krana by you bet me the position be and you bet my credentials to be. This current government, government, no. Politically, they are sickless politically. Say, me kokai adian mitunu say Ghana. Say there should be something. Say there be a catch say nyame a bobi kata Ghana so. Na sa bono. Still mean tiasi intimacy nyame say sa bona kire because omampanyina what tisu say obe even military officers ko be yi binuma dio am binuma brabo aye basa nyame obeshirawo. And this current government in Ghana is under a big curse. Sa airport no makokan wodi ayimba me kokan the mere fact omuso mu this san say Kotoka oye cool. Very politically stupidity. I'm saying it. I'm not scared. Give me time to talk. Politically, yes. Politically is very stupid.
But just be careful. You know.
I'm saying politically, and I have the right. When it comes to politics, so what you see, you can sue me, but politically you can be incorrect. And this, you know. The bet of NDC no anya kuna eblisa NDC no by and so ko jona ka se Kotoka and the kuna politically conscious obakata way. The party etisu sesiano. The leader of the party came with true cool guitar. And my mimi wofa frifa obachiru kokunu. You took me bra obachiru kokunu. What are we talking about? Kotoka ba be ye kunu okumuni pasan. Hey, nyame be tia ye nyina ka e wa yadwem bone a ye de ati oman ye lead bad presidents for generations yet to be born. Onyame wo hu wo ye nyame me say I love this God because na katua what the mawasa see so. So what trasia democracy a war in existence what Ghana says here and through the peak you know was the effort by Kotoka. If you are politically rational, woni mu nyansa e wo amamu mu a what Kotoka did, no a general, my family credentials, man. So Kotoka, no a general. Say whatever credentials mean, whatever memory did, the papa no, and I lead to the current democratic dispensation. Ghana, even Ghana democracy in Ghana, some African countries are picking it up. My father was with Mr. Krobadu say, me papa me see, me nkasi say. but only says, I mean, let me samanya, can name one, can papa ye be and follow in the footsteps, and I'll be able to defend Kotoka fully. Share me, papa, me swak to be 8 years, me kaipa, instead of young cattle say, me may politically born because me who, Mr. Benema. Na me kaipa ya stini tinu sakora no obami papa betenase because Nkrumah had wanted to use one personal government to Ghana. And Kotoka betenase who say because Nkrumah came with an idea, but power, absolute power, corrupts. Power. So we know power to the President Nkrumah shifted from democracy to one man democracy. Say democracy, authoritarian rule,
one party state. Yeah.
And Mr. Badema said why the man was heading towards was very very bad. And I might think, sir, even Kotoka. It was under the influence of people who were closer to Dr. Nkrumah because my father fled from Accra, and what I'm trying to say is Dr. Nkrumah came with a good mental, politically to lead Ghana, but because of power corruption, the man became corrupted because when we say, hey, say to me, I know what and the papa don't all say or minor democracy. And what Kotoka did, was very, very critical that time. And this year, Transnet see a co-history one, and can even NDC class shouldn't be in existence because NDC a political ye kunye wofanum ye kunye nuanum ye maamenum sabi woman na mamu ye twamu ma enso mum ye authority ama see a government create this one was originated from NDC. So what are you these people talking about? Ghana yempeni for some of them are sickless politically because omufi setitina Miss Franka many hwan anka me tuma bedino come out the way I'm speaking because first when it blocks somewhere, but this is what I want to tell the current government. Samuso were communicator. This man must sit up like olden days. Who can say Kumasia answer the bedroom Accra no now 1 week. Today when you say it a minute, it's everywhere in Ghana and even in the whole world. So Mr. President, sit up. So if you don't sit up, we your own. A bit born to say will be a journey in the line. Because where you are leading, where you are heading towards, is rough.
Okay.
Because to me, I mean, politician, meaning say, Kotoka International Airport. Hey, there a bomb me cry, mammy can we cry me yai. There bomb me cry say Accra International Airport, Accra, sickless. Amamu sickless. Mentally, politically sickless. That's it.
Sure. Ebusa for ejia asafakana yetenika no medical guy say yeah or yeah say spiritualist to say what your passion is to on say what fire hair what tonobo hair what church be pepe what so fuck will be out of Facebook, YouTube, all the social media handles, you know. Just go to drop your comments sunny you know yansa and you back for to montino yenina no ye the Baba Susano Ashe. Obake, welcome, Akwaba, and as you see, a year Accra International Airport. Now, you perceive you say, and Sacra, we a dear dear partner, Dibaba. Imani Kujo, say Mudikafe, we are military. Imani Kujo patches in. Kwame Nkrumah did worse than a year Kotoka. So or say most of the evil things that the Kwame Nkrumah did were worse than the Kotoka coup against him. And he said, "We pay any institution here." I will say, "Yes, sister, we need here," and I think say we have to come again. I will say, "Yes, I'm review." And the other child say, "You dedicate." Me chama Mohammed Sisi and I to us.
Parliament. Well,
this is Robert Bobby, so he's now.
For transport will bring maritime and related offences bill, road traffic regulations to deal with the Okada legalization and the discipline that is needed on the roads by Okada riders and tricycle riders, and then the Ghana Shippers Council regulations. And we are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements for them.
Joey, Yakokuchi, Minister apa na yatredumedi ni so ntino wo comment we about Modiana Fabra Facebook and I say YouTube, ne all the social media that medical aka TikTok, IG, and the munina. Now, sasem way in pa until I don't know a cabin. What is the budget for it? Your budget for it, and a membunu kwa umuni juma because a membunu intine by 133. Ever fine. Timiko fire over. Aha. Na sisi ano 133 na wafine sam edin sisain dia pa na edi brew man dia pa is the nation, is the government under pressure say also musu say din anasa muje na edi economy ne peja economy na say din tia isan say wufia and tasum pese.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Now we even question our first question now be say me answer man fa no anka ho. Ubi say ebe costi e kabia na.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, aye. But that the way e kabia infimuma because enye yi say ye ko tam sika bi say ye sesa airport dinti ye be costi an amount of money ni ade. No, this is just a bill or mobile to a no mo nyina age atum. En kosi esika bia yen say esika bia won
na amano say airport internal airport and all the federal aviation agencies you have to report to all the places, the name changes and all. Any some license near what is the budget for?
For the way I don't for to be honest with you, I don't have any this thing about budgeting for it, but it's not that you are not going to pay anybody. It's just that when you change it, you notify them and let them know that this is the new the name for the airport now. I don't think you are going to pay money to anybody. It's just that we change it and let them be aware so that they can also change it into whatever they do, the aviation, wherever they are. And to me, the meaning say and when we change it to a year giving correct a year befit precope because we know that like as a Fakaka like was acting through that line. He was what we say Kotoka we know he walked. He was one of the cool 1966 February 24 February 1966 school. He was one of them that overtook Kwame Nkrumah. If such a person, people who have been able to, what do I say, those who overtook the constitutional government, and then we put the name on the airport. That it doesn't sound well, but they left it like the question said. It has been there time
forever. Yeah.
for a long time. But this is the time for us to let it go, so that we have the right one that we think will be better than what we have.
Say you can't decide here. Let's just say during the military rule of the NDC, BBA omuye bi na say sesano.
During the military rule of the NDC.
Yeah, what the NDC, yeah. And the NDC military rule, BBA omuye bi na was sesano because a military rule and a coup. Everything was under coup.
Everything was under. So you mean what the government did after the coup? No, what the government did when you best sanana. What you are saying?
Yeah, during the military and then the coup, because it was after the coup and then military took over. And to be until we have to change Rollins Park. And you might be brave. I was saying, sister Nina, na yadito amampeni foforo. One year coup na. Na then for so and put them present me who say then for so crown ediba.
And for so there to be like you are asking, say for so right. To me, I think say it will just give us in our history, in our history, no. Per se, it is something that is I may say it doesn't sound well for us, because somebody that have what truncate constitutional government and then if you look at what they said, and America say other people can argue on their way and go what they did was right, fine, fair enough. But in the broader sense, shall we support Accra, Afifa, and Kotoka? At the end of the day, what did we see? Didn't we say that wanted and rule Ghana? So it means that it is a group of people that sat down. What they are saying, a group of people that sat down and they were envious of him. And we know the MPP were people that didn't like Nkrumah. During the time of the UGCC, how he managed to broke away from them to form the CPP. And then when he became president, Bougia never had good relationship with Kwame Nkrumah. What do you call it? Akufo-Addo's family line. Maybe Dankwa, they never had a good relationship with him. Even at a point, look at what Akufo-Addo at a point in time, what Akufo-Addo was saying. He was saying that we can't say that Kwame Nkrumah had independence for giving the independent the credit to the big six. I mean, they have their own way. So that is the same way they manage
okay.
If you are now the people who orchestrated the thing, no, near the Nipa Bakudia Kosu airport, no. So who built the Kwame Nkrumah Kotoka International? Is it not what do you call it? Your friend example. Kwame Nkrumah who built the airport. I don't even for Kwame Nkrumah din to so. Any other Kotobia or no akosi ku atu nipa no mbomu din ato so. That became
so from here, no. After the Kotoka airport, you know, is it not a distraction because you see, BOG? Look at the BOG situation. So BOG is no more going to fund a goat board. We should cocoa. You see, cocoa farmers are deeply. Is it not something to distract the whole nation about things that is going on against this government? CCR, just a teacher for soon, nurse for soon, OBA soon. What you say? That is a waste of baby. Is it not a distraction of what is actually happening? Just because we say, you know, everybody is arguing. You don't see the real basis. There's no any basis. I think say if something there is so much unemployment we could anymore. So instead of focusing on the unemployment, you know. Now we are doing this here. It has really nothing to do. It's been there for ages. You change the economy in picky kakra now. How?
Thank you. Hey, talking about if you are talking about the government performance, I can tell you say the government has done about 90% in terms of the economy, putting things in our country to grow. The government has chalked a lot of successes in that. Meboa. Inflation. And there are many who can say dedicate. Maybe inflation about 5% too. Where was it when the government took over? It was 23. It went to 54, 53, and came to 23 when we took over. And then now, just within a year, a moving to 5%. That decay. Is it not what do you call it? Unprecedented job?
Does it reflect?
That decay, maybe. So what be some question? I mean, so me delve into that. We say reflect right? Now you come, you see this, you go to market. Just a year ago, right near turn of 1,000 Ghana cedis, and now call Benyan of 500, a big 400, and one turn of 1,000, and now Benyan of 400, 500 is not reflect. A Ghana of petrol, which used in 90 Ghana cedis and 40 Ghana cedis.
Offer for Wujani Kra. A breaky. And will I break it?
Meaning a breaky. And to make us say,
yeah, for Kojani.
Oh, good, thank you. And your mammy to us, Martin, so I count 2 minutes. And dedicate. I'll come in 2 minutes. Thank you. May the better view on that. What be some question to my church? And now, net see, I mean, you can say one thing and I very crucial to Ghanaians fire fuel. And then year 2 more, year 2 more. And I mean, you can say within 1 year, a stable 90 Ghana cedis, they will bet on 40 Ghana. And the driver ni bi a oye adwuma na onya bi gu ni bottom enya bi di nya bi ekomanika una, which is far good. Ukwa market titi niema so importers o mkofa niema nyina o nyina di adanse se ya titi udi car call na ukoyi a price no wo form mama be yi 11 fuel when you betting tax a fuel so why the economy no be good obe hin high no. So what they say, integrating to the economy that side there, it is done. The resetting is working perfectly for every Ghanaian. Tom, Dick, and Harry is feeling it. Oko market are feel it. It is only some few people who are trying to tarnish the image of the government or much that's almost but greater part for
all right.
Reflecting into people's pockets. What they say.
Mate.
Having said that, you know, when our moye no dedicate emfa ekabiama, it's not going to harm the country, it's not going to of the government. It is rather going to, because Niema Hunyan Wayedada was setting the pace, you know, and he's still doing more. 24-hour economy now making woman lane. Very soon they have even started already. Port is running 24-hour economy.
Port running 24-hour
24-hour economy. Dedicate me. Accra Port, Tema Port running, Takoradi Port running. And I also more Tesla, almost running, and a lot more private companies are opening up. Almost say they are ready to start the 24-hour economy. And by so doing, no job creation now, and no unemployment situation no be back.
All right.
And then obia feel the change now. Oma abana omatuno. And I resetting also cost by the president, the sitting president.
So. May I say, Wofayao and yes, Antin in Kabium, on the BBA cost pepe. Every inflation, single decade economy is down. Temaport, a year Juma 3 times. Temaport, a year night did that. Tematakra did na. Yeah, you want him and him say, yeah, Juma did that. Yeah. Niaka don't you know say, and Nusu Babana, and my employment near here say. Ejuma baba na mebru na nyi ya nti
eno ano no ye be nyina dadike
me ko echia esafo ka papa
yeah Kwabena, let me be honest with you
ya butre mu ya butre ya butre
enipa na wonye enyimpan na we Ghanaian. This is the time that we have to speak the truth.
Would you nyami bisa in there say bia enye diversion would they tell you
I'm coming on, just leave me alone.
Tell me
what is your question is baby, just let me talk please. Will you allow me to talk?
Okay, all right,
please, with due respect. Meaning say me buy no can dey work, but let me start it from somewhere. current government a war Ghana as one can go my jamming kakrabium. Current government a war Ghana a propaganda government, and that is what they did to claim the power. Entino say Omu adi adie bia ba no mu hu say ade no mu de ba no politically it doesn't make sense. They cover it up and bring something else. From my view of points, let me say cocoa farmers na yentimi pia omu eka no escalate ye pe because of the idea of propaganda. They came out with this senseless changing of the airport. It has got nothing to do, and it is not going to benefit Ghana in any sense. I'm coming on your question. Are you clear now? And you know, adversely, what they did was to cover up their shameness. Say Cocoa because President because I listened to when you brought it this morning. I was on internet and I listened to a speech by somebody say Cocoa you bet 7,000. You are sickless. Say you just don't sit back and start making unnecessary noise, comments. Because you have to come to the scene to see what entails, what is going on, and based on that, you can make arguments. Not one argument or more arguments, and then you can find solution to problems. Changing of the airport, basically is senseless. And let me tell you, I'll give about 2 points. Look at the cost that will be involved. Even changing the name, look at documents that are embodied in that Kotoka International Airport. We have to change. Man, it's senseless. This government politically, what they are doing makes no sense to me. If you are going to do it, we have to sit down, make analysis, make emphasis. Who said this is the channel that we will pass through to change the name, which is going to be beneficial to even Ghanaians, but not this senseless way. Because the evil that men do lives after them. Now feel some more battle. And I said this when the man won the elections. Because in Dr. Baumiani, the former president, Akasa, but we nothing over shishi. And governance and leadership, they can block something and see and the current government they are not seeing anything because we have propaganda from information minister, propaganda, foreign affairs minister, propaganda, education, government Benny. Dr. Ewan, Dr. Spiogabra, the Ahoy family, we need you. Come and beef up because unless I never say. And let me say this before I continue. Me base me argument on facts. I am scared the way Dr. Spiogabra and Mr. Ahoy Chikata Sinibi are cool no. I am thinking they are coming with a different political party. They are going to bury NDC. But me who say how they have kept quiet, they are going to dismantle NDC very soon. They will come out with a strong CPP, and I pray because the current government propaganda they don't even know what they are doing, where they are heading towards. Let me tell you this about inflation. Inflation is determined by purchasing power. This current government is not buying anything. This current government is not liquidity because they don't know what to do. The current government construction the current government import the current government as because Sika ye dia the previous government omanya hwe enema mienu de da bia mebo o mabaso na nakufado nyame hira papa no sa wama obi ani fie no obi kran ko college da ene obi atinye anya scholarship eko Canada obi anya scholarship eko America is the good work of that political party and what they did for the future of Ghanaians. Say gold omo Dr. Bawunya. That's why I like that man. I don't like his political party, but I like the conscience of that politician. And then inflation of firework, they have gone to tapped in that sika for that. Are you not a dummy politician? Are you not a sickler? Are you not politically handicapped? And what I'm trying to tell you is this government that we have in Ghana, we have to help them because that's why I'm calling the Dr. Spiogabra. Okay. That's why I'm calling the Chikates. Okay. That's why I'm calling the Ahoys. Because most will come and suffer because the current government in Ghana, they don't see whatever they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. I'm telling you. Because me a politician. Me pavin ka Ghana ho asem bet me wabusua wo ho nya oman no kɔ si ya hweye na ye nyina ma am back the government ne ka si ya hwe do mba ya Mr. Hoy Dr. Spiogabra, please, we need you. Come and beef up because what we are seeing now, a time is coming. Doctor, Usika saw the minister wunyame the wo ba for a reason because we would be answering me we remember bodino unyame okay appeja mo say what the mo be Ghana what the mo be Africa and okay. Dr. Spiogabra is one of them.
Joe Martin it's for a car and no nyasa in your back for to where a Ghana are therefore for a sample CCano and until someone beside say a distraction they are dear be say a trick ya journey a free fakwa or mano Econowana and they share cocoa jadi for womu food din adding tia yen tia wonka yedi womu indian ne ko edwaman so a yen physical yen famu bia mfambre ye hwe teacher for ye hwe nurse for ye hwe kromu nyina ayedija nti no say eyenunti galamse kunye ekoso LGBT sem ekoso any man doso and the transportation cry nipa tukwanya wo munye bi do abanu airborne homodin die da wei eye ade a epese etwe obia dwene free ne ekoso no so ana and the timemfo no and the yewo asem ebono po dadike maybe zia ye ba beto so ye beko ayewaso ye nura no BBC ye wo moto aba na enoma bia ye chiche ne ekoso ma ende omampani etunini nsifom ade asem bia ba ye be gutie mbezia
so he's not.
Ya to adwumadi ni so fa kwa wo bia no senem kan no wo like ya no wa hye na chese ekoni ni mo an sa 4 stars radio TV you Atlanta Georgia USA na ye nduma esronko ende bibia ye abefo mfidie enti se wo pe dwumadi bia dia eno an se wo betun sa wo dia frɛ se wo po bia obonwum obi otwamfoni ahodo ni nyina na ye di drone twakwan ye wo bi ewo sa ena feso bi obedi chiame ene dia ama ya godo ya na se ye nidie ahodo ni nyina se ya sorry se ye fie fakwo bia no ye ba behwe edi ama enwe chi so no ye Ghana fo ntino ye ka ye kromu Ghana asɛm no ɛyɛ na yɛnya abotrɛ kakra nti na ɛdi kan no yɛaka ewie Kotoka International Airport anaasɛ wiemhyɛn egyinabea a ɛnɛ yɛasesa edi no ɛho nie na yɛnka wie na yɛbɛsan atoa so ɛnora ɛna yɛnyina yɛnya no ntiase ɛnora sɛ n'asɛm no na ɛsɛ wɔn akoto aba ɛwɔ parliamentary primaries ɛwɔ Ayawaso East na yehu nneɛma ɛkɔɔ so no na ɛyɛ degyaa kakra sɛ wohwɛ a ebinom nneɛma no a wɔn kyɛɛ no ebi ɛna ɛdi ehim ɛwɔ mfoni yi so sɛ wohwɛ nneɛma a wɔn kyekyɛɛ paa no a ebi kyekyɛ ɛyɛ moto anwa ɛne ɛho keka ho na wohwɛ sɛnea ɛkɔɔyɛ no a yɛaka ho asɛm aka wɔ mu egu so na ekokosie ne sɛ ɔmampanin enya asutire sɛ bibi saa ɛna akɔ so no ɛna wɔto nsa de frɛ baba gyama nti no menkɔ na menkɔma wɔfa yaw ɛmfa saa wei asekyerɛ ɛmfa mbra nti wohwɛ a Ayawaso East NDC parliamentary primaries turned money galore as aspirants gave one delegate one Okada among others. Iti mi ko wafaya.
Daddy gay.
Him say omampani to who anamodida, but it's alleged until no one over to match him here. Enra dwumedie na ekoso wohu ne sen eye ade a enyenyenye eni se yemu biom kra yaka ho asem yaka still enipa no amanyofo ehye nti yebeye de wohu ne sen ena asem a omampani aka no mefanse sisudua efama ye nyina na yenti wo fa.
Okay, thank you very much. Enra ade course wa ya wa so
Brownim chiawo kakra na minim adegudinti a New York abonti so pa na wa homa no sisi sisi ade yeah no
okay
chiawo kakra mai ebusefo wo fire wo New York na minim se awo ninti a ma breaky kakra but we dey say sisi ade here
sisi
minim
enti ye course no ai ke nyina enu kwese ade bi a so dada ba yaka ho asema se normally nki ye be bibi sa niema no niema sa na se tutwa but enura esan akoso na akoye se ye mu bo baba nipa ba ko pe na ebo ni di but it's like candidates na omo ye involved na omo nyina che niema ebi che motorbike like you were saying who display or no so na ono no che TV no che na say ono timi che TV no ma obi a bi according to ono no that according to ono no say enye eyinu ti na o ma omo TV no e say gift keke no or the mom as a gift yes here to ono no no cha di no na kan o enye say o che TV na mo say yem fan to about it or mom say gift keke so I say and that's how he's justifying it omo we bi su che mo e bi che motorbike say na wo kan ye nyina hu motorbike no I say ko ye say no that the case media de ma hu ni say who ni ska who ntimi parliament that is what now because that the case who ni that guy will be providing niema yama delegates now it means they won't vote for you. Ye interview delegate or say almost season in your cocoa season ye. And it means that the case me say me ni sika bia mean to me inquire was so is was me contest for MP because me then me can provide this so and at the time say I'm going be so hot no cry. And this thing it happened in all the two MPP omo be primaries are AC aka ho asema but still ba kwa say one more mu bibi so omo nto aba no ma to say you interview one of the delegates that he go say this season omo so omo cocoa season so omo review from the candidates no
how do you say that?
It is my and say that DK
munyensie kakra yi
munyensie kakra but the omo dedicates number speak on catch man saying nyina say one for bibi amre ayento ma now what are you talking? It means they are not just say if you are able to provide the material things you better abanama. So what they say this is what is going on and maybe we need parliament you can have the brains, you can have everything ready to develop the constituency, but because you don't have the means to provide for the delegate vote for you, no over 10 times vote wouldn't need some vote in Ancoso. Yet, you vote in Ancoso, so more when you stand to me and turn near my delegates. Here, you are film, we are both so intermediate. Yeah, and near my course in a political arena, especially to the parliamentary selection of the parliamentary candidates, you know, a very a year, I am sure, and young Juma that became maybe Bebano. You have the brain, you want to contribute to your constituency, you want to develop, and because you don't have the means, the financial muscles, be able to provide material things to the that is I'll try MP no for 10 times.
Okay.
Intermediate president now call it to order. Whatever they are saying, I follow it.
Okay.
And but let us note that it is not NDC. It is the same. We have the same thing in MPP. Even Maminfa we encounter MPP just recent what we call it. What did they do? The presidential primaries, right? Presidential primaries recently. Open to one of the I put forward sorry. Baumia Behuno, Kennedy Japan Behuno, and a Bra Tampon. Big 3 guns no more vote to Quenimuno. Omunina ama when be say into Omuama or Sana Waji Afri Omumi and Sano. Why now bet to Unmasimoka say? Oh, no, Mbajin in a baton, no, Nimedia baby, and vote back. So what they say, and I come na Japan. Come na Japan, may reference be dedicated. Come na Japan,
I got 1 minute.
I come 1 minute. Come na Japan, I went to Yaka because so now I was Isa. For me, no more deal last or can provide in here. Okay. Until at the end of the day, no. Parliamentary candidates in India, who will sika and I'll best step into the chamber. Who needs sika? You can go 10 times.
Okay.
We need that. And it is something we have to look at it critically and find a way to halt it.
To stop it. Yeah.
No, be our party says a commoner NDC corner better. This other way to be now to Abana.
Okay.
You can provide. So they are there.
Mate, me that say, Joe. It just have come into so dear. Nia ekoso ewo ayawa so any nia ekoso ewo amanyo koni mu nyina no but we die me fi say entwe yie isan say wo man kata sokra MPP die bae obi anim say ya de ekoso ewo amanyo komi enu nyina yemo na bako ekata ne die no na bako de ne de cha na omanpeni etuni neti mu say hwe ehine ha reset no na ekoso no nti yema kwan ama wonyesa nti no baba jama hwe bibiye behia na menka asem fanchero ejese kama mintie wo wodi
Kwabra, let's face realities, and at times let's back our arguments with facts. It's a very big shame onto the ruling government. Government every day. A dear similar government for anchor efa abato say some previous government me magine pa What's the friend man said or Nigeria, you know, by election Jamia as well.
Baba Jamia.
That man needs to be prosecuted. He has to go through the law. That's the current lawyer behavior Ghana. No, say lawyer also behave judge. So also behave. Sir, we are going to sit up as a nation. It's a big shame onto the government, and it's very, very, very serious that we have to find an antidote, political antidote, to solve this issue once and no more. Why I'm saying the man needs to be prosecuted. Sure, yet you be able to catch that was how do you call it? Media personality. What could you bribe? Anybody can say it. It's just speculation. But what we saw, I have seen it on internet. It's very serious. And let me give one practical analysis. The last elections are America. In fact, election center, I didn't know. And we were close to 5. When I got there, it was only 5 minutes. And the way I was received, the way even they spoke to me, the way paper ballot, the way they did it, Ghana, but these people, how they handled me. I'm telling you, America is the greatest, and America will stay the greatest forever and ever. Because Ghana, but we lack so many things. It's time, sir. Mama yem push your leadership to a corner. No mun tie na yem fa yem tuma pa binfra. Obuwa wankusku, I don't blame that person for a reason. Ibi o wenye bi said Nana Akufo-Addo, and I'll praise this man when it comes to education. Nana Akufo-Addo ma tell me beba. So omampanyina what is say was a Ghana for encheni enwure fi asem. That was in the era of primitiveness. And then could I bear 5 million or so? They have gone through the system. I'm telling you, only on the last time I and that's and Kadachi be Obabijino Kasa Obakasa won't mean can be. Because look at what is going on, AI. Look at things that are going on. It's time that we have to sit up. Now you catch a penny for say and Muguasiana Dawson. Womu di omu fa ho omu pesikane no mu de agya wo ma nenso sika wo ye de dia wo be gya ho mampanimfo mum ye no man wate na munya pesemi nkunya selfishness sa gwa jamanu me se mo Ghana enko be kume enko be ku bia medina chiama obi onso ye wonya a valid political figure. Look at what went on. People are seeing it. And you nyansa entu na mo enye ye church ajipa said obi ye church pa no. No. Hwe mama yen sit up o ye na ye tu kwan mo ma obi sua nimdia, mo be sua enwoma. Let's sit our people up and tell them that the nation is not for us. Obi already 40 years, Ghana is not for you anymore. And the moment you build a future very enviable.
Okay.
So we should say this 21st century. Now you see Ghana, you see woman, you will need the phone in criticism, and it's a political nonsense way. When are we going to?
All right.
I am a whole.
Okay.
Now you're penning for someone share man kayan sua leadership of Ghana. Someone can mon sua and maybe about where can na mo sre.
Yo. Me that see AJS of a car and honestly didn't diabano. My bidja for menu edi say jumedi ye war abrochime mo hai and yes bia ye ho toy ente ena ye sorry nages yinya cheese ni tibiano manages ye nam ye baby. We have to be a good citizen. Ye spectators will be a bashad ye nemo ye be ye o mamba pa ti o mamba pa ho jumedi no enam ye ni sisi and say ye bekebi eba ye beka ye busia e wo fie ye yerenom ya wo fa senom yen senom ne ade na ho nti no oma no efa no ntuma pefra a na chese yeso ye ho aton nti no na ya minimum baby share wo fa ya wo New York ejese faka so ya na won nam Canada ne wo mo maka kwa me bo afo ne ma me ma mu ne ade nyina no obia so eye ne die kakrakra ti ye baby shemu ha na chese nsem oyeke nyina no eye ade a ye pese oma no ekọ nenim ekonkan na ebi so ekọ ma yan kasa ho enche na chese ye nyina no yakofie ye kwa edwuma bebrebe ni memfanse ojawo ni ensio ni ice snow ni ade tuto ni ade nyina no emu akoni aba na chese yakwakoje ya home nti no ye sre omampani na won hwe kire yie mfama se ye to aba ma na se ubebedi su dia wo se wo ye ni obetumi nti wo fa sisi ana krakrakra wo fa
yeah daddy k
ne krakrakra baba jama ena say sa sikan chiche yi ne ehun kaka ho e wo se omo de ko parliament am ko li e wo ho se obia ye be hu obia no fa ko wo obia nti no fa eno feature to my and 2 minutes yenye ne den yen fa ko parliament because it is becoming one too many and very ugly.
One too many.
Anyansafo mebo anyansafo ebutu mebu man beka dem ama esikafo a ebia nisikanti no aha
I two things and I be the channel to I be ma to chakra one say ne won suggest see e de be na te aye and say the two political parties two political parties aye for Ghana emre say ba ne say that the so say they for constituency say be parliamentary candidate na e mo yan to be so they say and this our constituency ho nyaba na that the omo ntimi nto ne ma nche ma obia so what they say or register for NDC behind to but who let you say election ko elect here o ta o betima akobo busuya ato ne ma masa 1,000 people no so what they say but a constituency that the nkofo e wo constituency ba onye ni patoa biemu ma all see be elected all constituency NDC ye omo constituency nyina ba that the ye we to be enti di obe wini no mu nyina mo to we ye kan ade obe wini no no aye parliamentary candidate no na nya ne sa ne ye be continue with this delegate system there that the
okay
it is going to be meritocracy. People buy, they will make sure they buy them, and then the delegates will tell you, say, this is our cocoa season.
Okay.
After all, yeah, 2 months we are here into years of fire kakrama.
I know.
But say obia to abana, obey then wakoma obia iska.
I know.
So so be ma 3,000. Ye nyina to about bet mama the whole constituency 3,000.
Right. Yeah.
You can do it.
Sure.
And this about Bank of Ghana boosting na the best.
Bank of Ghana growing this kind of amount. Yeah.
They may walk down.
Joe, may I say?
And I say, I make say this okay, but now who's going to through? Untimi koje.
What can you say, Joe? What I say, next time, you know. Obesha phone minim se fakwa wono but nemu emuchuchapa antino e just for
outside our negative inside the whole day.
I know. Mate, it just for
a question we are very simple. Yeah, we visited the constitution. Now constitution and the detailed aspect of maybe say Asia. The formality I was a fashion. We have to go through the constitution and then whatever punishment that suits that politician should be given to him. I know there may be argument here, but more basso. And now me program baby na naminam highway bi so me tie no mebo basso for nipa. What do you personality? What do you about programs? Most importantly, when it comes to one-on-one, very brilliant personalities. And I give you 2 thumbs up on that. In fact, my two programs birthday, And we have to recommend and applaud the good things. And when you do the bad thing, I will come and hit you direct. But this one, I give you 2 thumbs up. And first in history. First in history. I'm more of a young abaso. And our canoe crabby.
Okay.
Na sa no kra na waka no. Se ye nyina ye timi akọ ne sa. Odi kan kasa no ka se de ekoso no enye. Enti wonu mum de sa point no onfo so. I'll keep it up. I know you are very good. Oh, me ban now say me nana be sir.
Oh, fancy.
What I would advise you to say, build that human aspect in life. Now, when you're young, you're summa Ghana, you enjoy it. And I like that comments when you concluded with it. And God bless you, and then lead you to be a very prominent and a good politician. I'm so proud of that comment that you've made today.
All right.
I give you 2 thumbs up too.
Okay. Joe. Madam, I say, Wafaya, I say, Wafaya, New York, I say, Abontin, -5 or something. New York, Abontin. So, Memo Atlanta, it's just a car, and in Canada, Honum, baby, ono so wo be fi
snow bi mo
mate ajubro bibia bokoboko ya na mo family fi wenu Ghana ho do nti na ye bibia etisa nti me myself fakwa wuti wo bia no se na medical kan no wo like here na wahye na foforo so etibi hu se ye ka Ghana ho asem na wotwe bia no na wotwe ye besan baby shiem Powerhouse Jumedi, 101 Diaspora 101 Daddy and so Miminde Biano me to ensa efre resourceful Nejese Mino Edi and Komo Yaka Agrada Nana Agrada Evangelist Mama Party once a me Nra na Ushare Emrano Ekoso Emrano Edi him Tino Wu Ghana Hoa and Yawadjun say Emrani Nijuma Emrano a ye Juma mane ebroso enti ahweye kekra na yinimti ndeso yate ayewa so de no yate enkran Accra airport de no so yate ntino echire no wo mukọ parliament wie na ehun seminasi ne ehun sikasem so ba yebeba beto so na ijaka ti mefa konya wo so no madam nyina se biom ofaya ejesa fakwa Ghana Hope Andy Ajima Maxwell Webfus any omo maka ni nyina na medemu nyina se mo amhwe ewiasa fa na nyina no bo lake na mo ahye se na de bia meka no dadke samre na aso I will say meko na obisuva ti na meka ne say ai